question 14. Calculate the answer when the largest prime number is a factor of 28 is multiplied by the smallest prime number that is a factor of 15. So I need to get two numbers and times them together and find the answer. So I need the largest prime number that is a factor of 28. So if I look at the factors of 28 first and then pick the largest prime number. Prime numbers only have two factors, 1 and itself. So I've listed the first prime numbers up to 20. You should really know these off by heart. So 2 is quite special. It's the only even prime number. You cannot have a prime number after 2 that ends in any of these numbers, 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, because that would make it even, and it would mean that it would not only be in its own times table, but it would be in the 2 times table as well. So that won't work. It will mean it's not prime. 5 is also another special one because it's the only number 5 as a prime number. You can't have a prime number other than 5 that ends in 5, because that means, similar to this, that it would not only be in its own times table, but it would also be in the 5 times table. So, factors of 28 then. How do I do factors? It's easier to do them in pairs. Start off with number 1. So 1 times what would be 28? 1 times 28, so both of those are factors of 28. 2 goes into 28 because that's even. 2, if I half 28, that gives me 14. 3 doesn't go into 28. 4 doesn't go into 28. 5 doesn't. 6 doesn't. 7 does. 4 times 7 is 28. I missed out 4 then, sorry. 4 times 7 is 28. 8 doesn't. 9 doesn't. 10 doesn't. 11 doesn't. 12 doesn't. 13 doesn't. 14 we've already done. So once you get about halfway, you're usually done then. So I need to now look for the largest prime number for this part. So the largest prime number, if we start with the bigger numbers, 28 is not prime because it's even. 14 is not prime because it's even. The next biggest number is 7, and 7 is a prime number. So my answer there is going to be 7. I'm going to times that by the answer to this one. So I now need to find the smallest prime number that is a factor of 15. So again, I'm going to look for the factors of 15 by using the same method. Start with 1. 1 times 15. 2 doesn't go into 15. 3 does. 3 times 5 is 15. 4 doesn't. 5 does. I've already done that because, well, saying 5 times 3 and 3 times 5 is the same thing, so I don't need to do that. 6 doesn't. 7 doesn't. 8 doesn't. And we're over halfway now, so we're done. So I need to find the smallest prime number. So the smallest number is 1, but 1 isn't a prime. The next smallest is 3, and 3 is a prime number. So that's going to be my answer here. And it says calculate the answer. So I actually have to do 7 times 3, which is 21. So 21 is your final answer for 2 marks. The examiner will give you, if you didn't get 21, then the examiner will give you 1 mark if they see either the number 7 or the number 3 anyway. Either one of those will gain 1 mark.